Hey kiddos, so what we are going to do today is we are going to talk about a thesis statement. Now, remember from the last time we talked about hooks, right? Adding that something to catch your reader, a question, an interesting fact, a joke. A thesis statement is one sentence that tells your reader what your essay is going to be about. So I want you to think back to the brainstorm video that we did. We see that we've got my organizer here, right? I've got Harry Potter. I've got my 3 reasons that I really like it. My thesis statement is my green first and then my yellows. Okay, so my topic, remember that prompt is asking me, what is your favorite movie? So I'm answering the prompt kind of like a restate. My favorite movie is my topic, Harry Potter, because of, and then my 3 yellows, action, fantasy, and comedy. So for example, if we were writing an essay over favorite food, and I said my favorite food was burgers, okay? So I would start off with something like this, okay? I would say my favorite food is burgers because, and I've got my 3 yellows, because they are juicy, they are juicy, that says toppings. There are many different toppings and because they are filling. I actually don't need that because there. Okay, so my favorite food is burgers because they are juicy, there are many different toppings, and they are filling. Okay, that's a great thesis statement to add there. If you want to spice it up a little bit and add some adjectives, you definitely can. So remember, this is the essay that I wrote for you, this paragraph here about Harry Potter and the comedy. Okay, you've got the picture of this on your digital notebook. Okay, if I were to go and add a hook and a thesis statement to my essay, this is what it would look like. So we're going to color our hooks blue. Remember that from the video. I would say something like, I'm going to ask a question. Do you have a favorite movie? And I'm going to add one more. If not, stick with me because I am going to give you an awesome one. Okay? Now, our thesis statements are in green because remember, our topic on our brainstorm is green. So see how we have got that green bubble there? We want our thesis statement to be green as well so that it's reminding us that this is our topic. So remember, I'm going to start off by restating my prompt. My favorite movie is my topic, which is Harry Potter, because I'm going to give my 3 yellows. And I'm going to add some adjectives in there. It is full of fantasy, sprinkled with comedy, and packed with action. Okay? Look at that first paragraph, guys. I've got a hook that draws them in, and I got one sentence that tells my reader what I'm going to be about. And then you'll notice the rest of my essay is going to be about this stuff that I've just put here in my topic. So this paragraph says, the first reason I chose Harry Potter is because it's full of fantasy. Then I'm going to give my 3 reds here about why I love the fantasy. The second reason I adore Harry Potter is because it's packed with action. Then I'm going to give my reds about why it's packed with action. And then we have this example that I did for you here about comedy. The third reason I love Harry Potter is because it's sprinkled with comedy. And I gave you lots of good examples. So see how it matches comedy or fantasy, comedy, and action. It matches all of my yellows. So what I want you guys to be thinking about when you're doing your essays is you want to make sure you're putting that one thesis statement in there, that one sentence that tells your reader what you're writing about. But we don't ever say, I am going to tell you about. Nope, we don't need to say that. The thesis statement says that for us. My favorite movie is Harry Potter because of the action, fantasy, and comedy. So you're going to restate your prompt. My favorite movie, my favorite food, my best friend, my favorite game is blank because 1, 2, 3. Your 3 yellows. Okay? All right, kiddos. If you need any help while you're crafting thesis statements today, don't forget to reach out. And remember, our hook is going to be our first sentence. Okay, maybe the first 2. I have 2 sentences here in my hook. And then your thesis is your second sentence. Then you're going to hit enter a couple times and start on your first yellow paragraph. Okay? All right, kiddos. Thanks for working hard for me today.